कृपया ध्यान दीजिए, the language used on the podcast may not be fit for consumption. We warn you, tread carefully. But listen yaar, don't be so conservative.
It was like poetry in motion. One of the most beautiful moments I think you can ever experience. Naveen was giving me a mouthful just before we rolled, and then Rishi played the countdown and he disappeared. His audio went off. I want this for life. Whenever there's people talking around you and you want to get rid of them, you can just quickly press one button and boom, you go into the countdown or something else and they just disappear. They're still talking, but you can't hear them. It's a fantastic weapon for marriage, folks. We're going to come up with this product as part of our merch, and it's all in the hands of a genius called Meghnad. He's only 3'9". I grant you that. But when God gives, he also takes, and when he takes, he also gives. So what he's done here is given a great brain to this wonderful, unkempt, strange-looking man who's probably a little bit of reptile, but 92% humanity. And Meghnad is going to steer this podcast in the right direction after 6 colossally bad years. Meghnad, are you there?
I'm here. Hi, Cyrus.
Please correct me if
So,
I'm wrong. The pressure's on
uh,
you now. Huh.
no, so like a lot of people are saying, why are you bringing organization to this
Yeah,
otherwise chaotic
yeah.
podcast? That is the charm, guys. This is the charm. The chaos is the charm.
But
Only
seeing
that.
it all dismantle is also
Can I
part of the
tell you?
charm, right? Which is in
I'll
front of
give you
our
an
eyes.
example. They try to bring civil society to India, but we are not able to cope with civility and decency. So don't try it.
Yeah.
I'm saying that this
Yeah.
podcast is meant to be rubbish. Right, Naveen?
I know.
We got civics as a subject, which was the best thing ever. Because remember, like in SSC board, we had 70 marks ka geography paper
Yeah.
and then 30 marks ka civics behind the paper.
Always,
And it was all
yes.
like silly shit. Like, what does society need? It needs sewage. It needs, and then 5 marks
Water management.
free. EVS and civics was the easiest papers.
But
to
it's
get
great
by.
that we had the right answers then, but no right answers actually
Exactly.
populate into
Yeah,
society.
Funniest thing is
That's the
like
good
we all
thing.
have like that's what it is. Geography 70%
Yeah.
and 30% civil.
So
behavior.
I did a fellowship in Delhi. Okay, legislative assistance to members of
Hey,
parliament.
what a coincidence! I did a fellow in Delhi.
अरे क्या बात है सर.
Also, member of parliament, Naveen.
Yeah.
If it's member of parliament, your story is better. Tell us now.
Very eloquent and
Eloquent.
rambunctious, I would say.
So
Let me tell
I
you,
was
Shashi
in
Tharoor
Delhi.
is straight as an arrow. Huh. Go back.
I was in Delhi doing this fellowship, and my job was basically I was assigned to a member of parliament, and I had to do research for them.
That
तो
sounded vulgar.
गया मैं. So basically, they gave us a 1 month का training, and that is where I realized what Naveen just said कि मुझे घंटा civics का कुछ आता है.
Yeah.
Right, and then I was so freaked out. I went back to my school, मतलब school के books, and read all of them कि at least basics तो पता होगा. But then when I went to parliament, no, I realized कि किसी को कुछ नहीं आता है. So
Yeah.
I was actually better off than the people in parliament. At least मुझे थोड़ा basics तो पता है अभी.
Absolutely. And now
But
with
I
the
don't blame the
limited number of
parliamentarians. What would we do if we were there, honestly? I mean, if you're not,
Absolutely.
you're 5 minutes you're sincere. उसके बाद क्या करेगा? Someone's talking about a Kaveri dispute, you've got nothing to do with it. You're on your phone, watching
one
your
thing we
stuff,
know is
texting.
that the Wi-Fi is strong enough to watch porn, so that's one good thing.
Yeah.
Wi-Fi doesn't work in parliament.
Oh shit! Then your own carrier is what you have to
And
rely
There
on.
are
No,
there are
but
cell phone
porn-
blockers.
Porn isn't blocked in the parliament also, right? That's
So
the
the
only way
Porn
you
is
can.
blocked in India, guys.
Everywhere,
what
no,
you're saying.
everywhere
No,
else
it's
but
not.
the parliament is blocked. And
Meghnad, it's not part of the unparliamentary words. We went through the words. Porn is allowed.
yes, porn is allowed.
Porn is allowed.
Which
Chamcha not
reminds
allowed.
me-
Yeah.
Chamcha not allowed.
Ornament.
Which reminds me, I have that as a topic, so I'll just run the. run
Achha,
it
by the
into
way,
the
let's
topic.
introduce the
Business.
fact that
Yeah.
we
Yeah.
have a new, the constitution of Cyrus has changed completely. Meghnad, as the new leader, has quickly imposed his rule.
This,
He has
yeah.
decided to
Yeah.
co-host
Also,
whenever he feels like. His exact
Yes.
words are "fuck you, Silverie. I'm in charge."
Yes.
So,
Yes.
That's
so-
exactly.
It's our safe word.
This is
No,
this
and-
is now your life, Cyrus.
Yeah.
And
No,
others.
but I mean, there are two reasons for this. One is that our two anchors may not be there. You have the fear that they
Yeah,
may not actually be in the studio, and because of
Yeah.
that pressure, Meghnad is always going to be there on time. So that's one of the reasons.
Correct.
I buy that
Sure.
reason.
Yes,
And
absolutely.
calling
Good.
anybody an anchor is putting too much pressure on them. I feel
Yeah.
like
Yeah,
it's
that's
like
I like how
I
much
mean-
shit we get from a guy who is in
Not
the
even
studio
here.
the least.
Yeah.
But at least he's on time.
Silverie,
I mean, I'm also always on time.
No,
But
when I
Silverie,
go
the
back
main-
to
the main
Delhi,
thing
I'll
is-
also be streaming.
No, No, if you're making fun of the anchor, keep in mind that we should also make fun of the fact that this is a non-show. I mean,
Yeah.
really
Yes,
has to
yes.
raise itself to a show level one day, and that's why
Yeah.
we've hired Meghnad. Now the
No,
ball
but
is in
it's
it.
great. It's great. We get to see Meghnad now being tortured, trying to introduce the topics.
Yeah, because you
getting
said that 5
interrupted.
minutes ago. I
Yeah.
realized that.
Speaking
Yes.
of which,
Silverie,
so
Silverie,
Cyrus,
Yes.
Silverie,
uh,
if you want to bitch about Meghnad, now's a good time to do it in front of him, so there's no bad
Yes.
feeling later. What
Ah.
are
No,
your
I'm,
problems?
Yeah,
I
sure,
just want
sure.
to say quickly one thing. I love the new haircut, Meghnad.
thank you.
I've seen him from his
Thank you.
Kailash Kher days, and it was not cute.
To you.
Yeah,
Kailash
Thank
I don't
you,
know how to
Longer
say
Navin.
it. How to say it?
You're saying
Yeah.
I
Kailash
have
Kher?
mentioned this on the I've mentioned this
looking
very
at his-
clearly on the podcast that men with ponytails and long hair don't carry it off as easily. Like Jesus did that, but also Jesus' interpretation is very wide.
Yep.
So he's a surfer boy that like to, Indian men
Okay,
keep
easy,
your hair
easy.
short.
Yes.
We can get
Stop
legal
lusting over Jesus.
ramifications on this show without you, Naveen. Don't
What
go
is the
there. We're
point of
fine.
Christianity?
Yeah. Okay.
Oh,
Can you
okay,
give
don't
Naveen
worry,
his
he
own
won't
show?
be back.
So,
Something on the side, please. Yeah.
We have, by the way, quickly,
Ah,
show plug. Varta Lab is
yes.
coming back, guys. We're dropping it on
Woo,
23rd of
yeah.
July.
oh,
Sparsh, 23rd of July, season 3, episode 1 drops. Season 4. Oh, fuck, we've done 4 seasons.
And a certain
What
new
kind of guy
co-host of
doesn't know what
Cyrus might
season
be
he's
on it.
doing? Why
oh
would I
yeah,
watch this
I'm going
show?
to be everywhere now,
Okay, yes,
basically.
correct.
I'm the in-house champu who
Yeah.
basically हाँ इधर भी चले जा
You
उधर
can't say
भी चले
champu.
जा.
It's unparliamentary. I
Champu
checked. Champu is a
Chumpy.
Yes, and we are
But
in
I want to just tell
Parliament
you, as far as anchors go, Naveen the anchor doesn't know which season he's anchoring. It's the first episode, so that's great.
I'm beyond that.
Welcome.
I'm an artist.
Naveen, since you're plugging your podcast, do you want to plug any shows also?
No, right now I'm not doing anything
अरे amazing.
comedy wise.
अरे amazing.
I'm
कोई
just
show
work-
नहीं plug
working
करना
my
है.
ass
But
off.
follow him on Instagram.
Silverie, do
he'll
you
keep
have any
posting.
shows
Yeah.
to plug?
I have shows coming up later this month on the 30th, and those are like listed shows.
तो वो तब plug करेंगे.
हाँ, तब
तब
देंगे.
plug करेंगे. वो
What
देखेंगे.
kind of shows? Comedy shows or like
Stand
what?
up, stand up.
Car
Yeah, stand
shows?
up.
Don't say comedy. It's just
But
stand up.
they might as well just get cancelled. Yeah, shows are getting cancelled so much nowadays.
Yeah,
It's
people are not
very
turning
sad.
up. It's the
People just-
rains
yeah.
and the political environment.
Oh,
and
man.
What time is your comedy show, which he calls stand up? Huh?
8 p.m.
Oh shit! Can't you do a 5:30?
No, people.
I think that's
Dude,
an
already
untapped
people don't
market.
show up at 8
we
p.m.
haven't-
also after
yeah.
their work and all. They don't show up at 5:30.
But
Nobody
try
is
the
there.
other side, na? Try
Our
a little
final
earlier.
resort
and-
is old age homes where nobody
Yeah.
can escape. They literally have to sit
Yeah.
and watch
Great.
over there.
But they can't hear. They can't hear
Yeah.
then.
That's the
great.
best part.
They're
What do you
gesturing
think we were
to
doing on
be-
Zoom for 2
They
years?
appreciate the
We were
material,
doing
fair
jokes
enough.
so nobody who could hear us.
Yeah. They're
True,
gesturing
true.
to be wheeled out of the room though, but nobody listening to them because they're all watching it.
Yeah, I had a terrible corporate gig for a company. I won't name them because my
Name,
internet.
name.
Like, no, I can't.
Don't.
Please
But
name.
like 12 minutes into
You
the
attack
performance,
Jesus
my
and
internet.
Christianity, but you won't name a corporate. What the hell's
Jesus
wrong
is
with you,
dead.
bro?
Company's alive.
Jesus
that's
is
not-
way more powerful.
The Jesus supporters are much more than your stupid
Yeah.
corporate. Just
No,
tell
no,
me the
they're-
corporate's name.
Naveen is saying that company is more powerful than Jesus.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and they're
The
around.
company is
also.
John Lennon.
Yeah.
John Lennon.
I think there's going to be a problem. We may not see Naveen again. He may be in the old age home permanently. Be very careful. Yeah.
Doing shows. Yeah, I've
Come on,
realized
tell
my
the
life.
story fast.
Yeah.
Meghnad's getting upset, huh?
No. So 10 minutes
No,
into
no,
my
it's
set,
fine. Go on.
it's a 30 to 45 minute set, and I'm doing my job. It's going well. Everybody's fine. And the problem with these hosting platforms that they like, for example, usually we do on Zoom, right, where like 100 people are allowed. But here there's like a portal, and then like they're broadcasting to 5,000 people around the world. And it's the end of Pride Month, and I'm like the penultimate performance and shit like that.
Who's
Already
the
pressure.
last? If you're the penultimate, who's above you?
There's
And who's
somebody
the
after
Jesus?
me one day. Every day they were doing something or the other. On
Oh.
29th was my show. And everything, like I remember taking a webcam from IVM for like my laptop is fucking whatever.
One sec.
eh,
Using
the whole-
official machinery for personal purposes is an act of corruption. It's
Yeah, I think
listed in,
that much IVM and I owe each other.
I'm sorry, it's marked down. Meghnad to note. Carry on, please.
Yeah, beyond this, they won't allow me no shit.
Go
Uh,
on.
No, but everything was going fine. The setup was amazing. We did the sound check, mic check, light check. Everything went perfectly.
Yeah.
12 minutes and it starts pouring outside. Like Bombay rains has been for the past few weeks. It's like madness and my internet starts fluctuating. Okay. And I'm like,
Ooh.
I'm now 25 minutes into my set, and then I get a prompt saying, can you please stop? And I'm like, what happened? They're like, for the last 10 minutes, you've been buffering. I'm like, then tell me 10 minutes ago, na Baba.
You were buffering for 10 minutes.
Yeah. And then I had to go back to the set
Oh.
where I had stopped because they couldn't hear me beyond that point. So I had
Yeah.
to do that set again. and then I moved on to my mobile data because my Wi-Fi was fluctuating, and then after 10 minutes of that, again it started fluctuating.
This is exactly
God.
like how a few months ago Cyrus would start a rant,
Yeah.
and then the live stream would start a minute
Yes.
later, and then
Yeah.
everybody would like start the podcast mid rant. It's like he's
Wow, you
like,
really went back and watched our back catalog and all that?
yes,
Yeah.
Wow,
But
yeah,
Meghnad,
that was like
Some
a while
research,
back
Can I tell
yeah.
you?
when it was just like.
Actually, I
watch
feel
something.
for Naveen here because for comedy you're screwed. It's all about timing. You can't go back and do it again. You hear
Three
half
times.
off.
Three
So
times I
you're
had to go
screwed.
back and start.
I
Yeah.
mean, it's the worst thing. But if you're
Yeah.
just doing a presentation, it's fine because
Yeah,
sometimes
nobody
they
cares.
keep on
Can you
taking
guys
the
hear me?
second
Can you
time.
guys hear me?
Yeah, exactly. They pick up everything. So I think we should
I wanted
always
to,
allow.
yeah, by
Yeah.
the end of the 45th minute, I wanted to cry. Literally, I just wanted to sit over there
No,
and
you
cry.
should
And
have switched. You should have switched to a corporate presentation. Yeah.
yeah.
How to make the roads cleaner.
Cyrus,
And
Did the old people in the old age home start thinking, "Okay, oh, I'm better at technology than this guy."
Yeah.
Everything is
And the
messing
funniest
up.
thing was at the end of it was a Q&A where they could ask me questions about my life and coming out journey and everything. All the bastards are like, what internet do you use? I'm like, assholes.
and one smart Alec was, how old are you, Naveen?
please tell me
Yeah.
the corporate show was not by the person who runs that internet company.
No, absolutely not. Absolutely not. My guy's local only. That's why I
Don't take
don't blame
panga.
him.
I don't
Guys,
take
we are going for the
names.
big guns. One started a religion. Next guy is almost a religion. What are you guys doing? Stop. Let's take on the
Correct,
small
correct.
guys. Let's make fun of Abbas. Come on, you're
Yes.
Yeah.
safe. He's not here.
Cyrus,
We can
have
say
you
what we
done
want.
any stand up? Matlab like recently or
31st at St. Andrews. Come.
oh,
Yeah.
is
Uh,
this for real?
But I
Unlocked.
don't like to spread the word because I don't want people coming. But then she'll make me do another show. Right. So I do my best to avoid work. Yeah.
You're
I
like
don't,
the
these guys are just,
anti-comic.
I'm not anti-comic.
But do
I'm
you
anti
not
you
do
getting up.
do you not do stage shows anymore?
We're doing stage shows now. St. Andrews, what am I supposed to do?
Like
Serve in the
comedy
canteen.
and you mean
Meghnad,
like theater?
what's happened to you
Yeah.
today? You were an IIT
No,
professor
I mean,
yesterday, and today I've got
I
nothing
can't.
from you.
I don't know if you're being serious or not. That's what I'm
31st,
wondering.
31st St. Andrews, 5th in
Yeah,
Goa
yeah.
somewhere, and I don't want
Acha.
to do these because they pay us
Oh,
nothing and they take so long to do. It's much better to corporate event for half an hour and get paid 4 times. It's just not
Exactly the
fair.
point. That's why I
Yeah,
won't take the
yeah.
name of the client.
And nobody cares. You finish the corporate event and generally nobody cares. You know, it's over and
Yeah,
done.
yeah.
Here you've got to have a certain standard, whatever. You meet people, whatever. It's not fun, bro. No, I
oh,
just want to do a scam. Silverie, help me. Let's make 50
Yes.
crores overnight. Tell me how to do it. Use your Jugaad gene that you have and let's
Yes.
find some
Sure.
way. And if
Done.
you want to
By
cheat
tomorrow,
IVF,
you'll be a 50 crore millionaire.
Amit has
Yes.
told
you,
me as
you
long
need
as
to
he
like
gets
have like
Yes.
10 kidneys in each of your cars and sell all of them together to make that much money.
You get crores
if
for
our
kidneys.
parent
and
company
then
is
Yeah, dude, you get like some
listening,
30 lakhs for one kidney.
30
और
lakhs.
scam करके MLA खरीद ले.
30
Huh.
lakhs for one
Yes.
kidney, that's not
Yeah.
the
That seems
worst
less. That
option.
seems less though. Yeah.
Yeah, no, I
Right?
it depends
Not
on the
your
I want
kidney.
more
Yours
from
is
mine.
fucking busted. Shut up.
Mine is
From all your
50
years of
lakhs.
this.
Does
It
the
depends.
cost of kidney depend on the quality of the kidney also?
Yeah, fully.
Like
Yeah.
grade A
No, but they have
kidney
a,
will be 30,
but don't you
grade
have
B
like a
will be
kidney bank?
25.
Must be, right?
Meghnad, you can give your kidney into the bank and then they give the relevant kidney to the person who's in line first. But and they, they put your kidney in the bank and then hopefully yours will
It has to
No.
match
somebody
also.
else.
It
No,
has to match.
no,
Blood
that
have to match.
Yeah.
All of that.
does that happen seriously? Because I know it happens with blood. I
Yeah.
didn't know it happens with
Kidney
kidneys
bank.
also.
Kidney
No,
bank. Is there
so-
a
so-
See,
kidney?
as the
there
only
are
professional
kidney
doctor on
donors and
the
banks.
show, let me answer the
Yes.
question.
Dr.
Yeah.
Prasad.
One is a stand-up comedian, one is a guy wearing a tent for some reason who will never explain why.
Always. It's always the 10.
So I'm telling you, there's a kidney
That is so
bank.
true.
Yeah, it's called Bank of
Wow.
Kidney. Bok.
Bank
Very
of
famous.
kidney.
What
Okay.
other organs have banks? Like eye banks.
Eye
right?
banks
Yeah.
happen. There's also
Penis has a bank. The penis has
Yeah.
a bank.
No.
I
There's
just
heart
gave
also,
mine
Can't
in.
be a
heart.
penis
You
bank.
know, guys,
I've given
it
mine
is
fixed deposit.
messing with my head so much. This podcast and basically being here
You
because
you came from
ek to
what's that?
You
Mixed
can't tell
laundry.
truth from fiction. Yeah.
What's
no,
that? What's
he
no, he
says
comes from that
things.
mixed laundry show, bro. That's
Use laundry.
Mixed
Use
laundry.
laundry.
Mixed laundry.
Mixed laundry is what you have.
Well, I'm
Oops,
not the
I got my
market, I only
whites
watch
in
porn.
there.
Don't come after me.
It's
I
very
met
weird
that guy.
because
What's the kid's
Cyrus.
name? With the long hair, who used to be on that
Who?
whatever.
Meghnad only.
No, not Meghnad.
Which we already
Oh,
established.
God. Who's the guy? There's a guy and there's that Arun Puri's sister, right?
That's Madhu Trehan.
Isn't she? Aren't they the two people of News Laundry?
Oh, Abhinandan, you mean?
Abhinandan.
Ah,
Abhinandan.
Yes.
Correct, correct. The
Yes,
one who has that-
Abhinandan.
That
Yes.
Yeah, correct,
Delhi
correct.
twang he has.
Acha.
Yeah.
But yeah, so Madhu Trehan
He's
is not
almost
with News Laundry
educated. When
anymore.
you talk to him, you feel he's almost like educated. He's not bad.
Oh.
Yeah.
Mixed laundry, I can't get over it.
But it's messing with my head being on this podcast because like Cyrus says things and then I don't know if it's sarcasm or not.
That was
I
the
have
full
a-
title
What
of the
about
show.
Bad
Naveen-
sarcasm detector.
Naveen is like the old
And
Shiv
my-
Sena. He fights with everyone and nobody says anything. What about that?
because they know I'm the future of the country.
Of course.
You're the
And then
Eknath Shinde
my
amongst
brain
us.
just goes into fact checking mode, dude.
Yeah,
तेरे से
yeah.
तू तो मेरे
I can't.
बहुत mess करता
Yeah,
है. Like, but my
Dude,
brain
I
just,
remember
it's
once.
like, is this true? Do I need to Google this desperately right now? And Silverie तेरे साथ तो होता ही है वो
Yes,
मतलब.
yes. I am terrible with facts.
Yeah.
I am
don't
very
fact
aware.
check too
But
much.
Yes,
These
yes.
days it's
moving on
crazy.
to
I mean,
first
but it's
topic,
perfect show, no? That's why.
I'm going to
But
move
can I
on
just
to
say,
next
because
topic
we are
really
giving
quickly.
Silverie a hard time, but Silverie has got one very good quality. He always brings the topic back to a city or country town or something like that, and that
Yeah,
is a
yeah.
special.
It's a skill.
It's like a very Indian quality that he
Yeah.
gives you where you are. He sets it
Yes,
up
correct.
always. I respect that a
Yeah.
lot.
So
Silverie,
Cyrus,
I salute
This
you.
one comes from Mumbai. Yes,
in Delhi, in Delhi,
Shit, that also you couldn't fact check.
unparliamentary words were apparently removed from the
So,
record.
you idiot is not from Mumbai.
Exactly.
Yeah, it's
I mean,
just,
really.
it's just a 2 hour flight away. Yeah, it's fine. It's fine.
Oh God.
And so Cyrus,
enough.
I think Abbas mentioned this story already yesterday, right?
Yeah, we did it for
Yeah.
40 minutes. But please go ahead.
No, but the interesting thing here is that media reported that these words are going to be banned, like corrupt or whatever.
And they've did a Karenjindam or whatever after that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Random words, kya Andolan Jeevi
Haan.
and whatever.
That is all the slangs for Modi ji only, that they're like, no.
Lies. You can't say the
No,
word
but
lies anymore.
That is where the fun part comes in, because what really happened is that these media, basically whoever reported it, knows Parliament were zilch. They just don't understand what goes on, so they just said ban kar diya.
Hmm.
But what happens every year is that the speaker removes certain words from the record, the official record, because context hota hai, kuch to bhi, someone is making allegations, someone is doing slander. So the speaker is like, to make sense of the whole debate, we need to remove certain things. And that record is kept in this thick book called Unparliamentary Expressions. So July 12th ko, they put out the new edition of Unparliamentary Expressions, which has literally thousands of words in it. Millions honge, pata nahi kitna hoga. But I wanted to read out some of the words that they have banned in the past. Okay. One of the words that was banned was, of course, shit. Banned nahi bol sakte, expunged bolenge usko. Removed from
I love
record.
that word, expunged.
Expunged.
One
Sound like
sec,
something
one sec.
you
Wait.
soak
Do
up
we
with a
know what
sponge.
happens if you do say these words? Do you get arrested?
Huh? No.
You're reprimanded.
So, Parliament
In the
is
parliament, are you crazy?
Parliament is the only
Well,
place in India where you can say anything
Anything.
and not get arrested.
Yeah,
like they have
And
true freedom of
assemblies.
speech. is what
Yeah,
you're saying.
true freedom of speech.
because there are
I mean,
representations.
You
and
can't
that is-
urinate on each other and all. There's a limit to behavior. I've asked some members of
You
Parliament.
can pepper spray people apparently.
No, that's if they are fighting. Only if they are
Yeah.
But
fighting.
then what's the
amongst
point of these
themselves.
words? There's no point to these words.
Which means
So-
you drink pepper and go.
So the thing is that,
They've
for
asked you to
example, I'll
maintain
just
the decorum
read
of the
out the
house and not
words
use
and then
these
you will
words.
realize what I mean.
Okay.
Yeah,
So
like donkey
shit
and
is
crocodile tears and all. Yeah, okay, go ahead. Sorry.
so shit was banned. Okay, because someone called another member honorable shit. Okay,
Okay.
in Parliament. So in that book, what they do is this
Can
word
you
is
say
banned,
number two?
but number
Crap.
Can you say
what?
excreta?
Honorable crap.
Yeah, like a home minister would say,
Crap.
"Fix
Oh.
my number two."
number two. I am number two. ऐसे बोल
Hi,
सकता है
Aisha.
वो.
Aisha, they're saying hi now that you decided to walk in for no reason when we are talking about shit.
Hi Aisha.
Okay. For
Okay.
That's
Another
Nikhil
word that
Advani,
was
Nikhil Advani.
banned. Another
he's asking
word
if you're
that
Nikhil
was
Advani, Meghnad. I said yes.
Say yes.
Nikhil
Let's say Kabir
Advani.
Khan.
Because you
Another
don't want to
word.
be the other Advani, right? So we'll just stay with that. Yeah. Okay, go on.
Another word that was banned was underpants, because someone said, "Tell us about your underpants. Have you washed them yet?"
Nice.
This
But
was
what's so
banned
bad
as
in
well.
that?
So
That's
doing a roast in the
ridiculous.
parliament would be very difficult. I feel like you can't
Really?
just
You
like attack
can't.
anything.
You have to-
Underpants? I mean,
everything's
man.
unparliamentary.
Okay, in Nagaland Legislative Assembly, run after girls was banned. Okay, because the sentence is, some ministers get the blame that they always run after girls and move along with girls ministers who get
Navin has a
such
question.
blames.
Can you say run
Yeah.
after boys or not?
No, but run out of gingers is the next word that was banned.
But
Run
this
out of
is so
gingers.
bizarre.
As in
Yeah.
red hair.
You can't say any of these things. Yeah.
Banned नहीं बोल सकते, मैं क्यों
No,
बोल
I
रहा हूँ?
feel I belong to
Expunged.
another.
I think what they really mean is you can't say
Huh?
these things, but you can scream these things in the parliament,
Yeah.
No,
and then it's okay.
Like you can run after girls, but you can't say it.
Yeah.
Is
I get the
what you're
feeling
And then
that
she
we are
can have
living in
pepper
another
spray.
country and the parliament is in another country. It's like disconnected from us completely.
But okay, so it's not a ban, no, it's expunged. So it's not like you
Expunged.
can't use the word, But then there is a possibility that in the future it might also be expunged from the records, and that is completely up to the speaker to
Hey,
do.
why don't we expunge some words on our show? For
Let's
example,
do that.
I feel the Prime Minister's mentioned too much and it scares me. So, Naveen, that's expunged.
Yes.
Jesus, expunge. You can't mention him. Any other religion, you
Jesus is
can't mention.
actually a word that was expunged. मैं उसी पे आ रहा था.
Thank
Jesus
God.
was
Tell this
expunged.
Naveen.
Yeah.
I don't
Yeah.
know.
But what if
All
you say
lawyers.
Jesus?
These
What if you
converts.
say Jesus? Is Jesus fine?
Convert.
Okay.
Jesus.
Jesus.
Jew hater and Jew lover were also expunged. Both of them.
So you can't
Jew-
hate them, but
so-
you can't love them either.
I mean, it's just
I mean,
like
that's what Jews
That's
are.
at least fair.
Yeah.
so. That is the entire
Did you
story,
say
and
Guju lover and Guju hater? My hearing is not.
you can try. Cyrus,
I'm
I
not
think you
trying
should
it.
get
I'm asking you.
elected.
I'm not
मुझे
trying
नहीं
anything.
पता.
I'm just asking you for help here.
मुझे नहीं पता.
You can-
Like,
you
my idea is that Cyrus should get elected, go to parliament, try all
Yeah.
these words, and if they get expunged,
Caesar
then he
Brocha.
becomes a part of history.
I think we
Can I
should
tell you
bring
my
mime to
first
the
problem?
parliament now.
Ha.
Now that
Right.
too many MPs and parking is an issue. If you're not a big
It's
MP,
so
superstar,
Yeah.
your car's going to be borrowing rounds. I'll just not even go there after that because I get really frustrated with these small things. So I think let Silverie become the next guy. He's patient and he goes late for everything which is correct for Parliament. And I think he's
Absolutely,
not going to react badly. He's got that Tamil culture. We discussed it. He's sweet to
Yeah.
everyone and all that. So I think he's the guy we should nominate. Silverie, how do
But
you feel?
Yeah.
Yes, vote,
He's-
vote for Silverie.
He's
guys.
too young and has no criminal record. He can't be in the
वो
parliament.
तो हो जाएगा. What, he has a criminal record here.
No,
Two
man.
bikers
What?
beat him up.
But
They
that's,
just-
that
He
they
has
have
a-
a
he has a
criminal
victim
record. Man.
record,
Yeah.
You're part of a crime here, Baba.
Yeah.
That's something.
No,
Hang on to that.
I'll victim card. I'll play the victim card exactly.
So,
Yeah,
say
well.
for example, so Silverie would be a great parliamentarian because he will always start his speech with, "So in Palakkad, this is what happened,
And they're like, it's
and
Delhi.
that is my constituency." And yeah, you'd be a
In Powai,
great
The,
parliamentarian.
the troubles and woes of Powai will
Yeah,
fall under.
Powai.
You're the next
Yes.
Tathagata Satapati.
Oh, you know that also?
I know that. Yeah.
Oh my
Because-
God, Naveen!
Because that guy tried to legalize pot.
Also,
Who is
I
that?
worked with
Who-
him.
Oh, he's amazing.
Who is that?
Ask him. No, he worked with him.
I
I
think you'll get a lot of
worked-
support for
But you talked
legalizing.
about him. You
The
talked about
legalizing
him.
pot will get a lot of support. I think we're wrong about this one. Huh?
Yeah,
I
fully,
think there are a
fully.
lot of-
Because yesterday only I was
mean,
wondering,
openly.
like, it's such a stupid thing to be arguing about in this country. Dude, Thailand did it. They are neighbors and almost equivalent to our wavelength of like bullshit, but they are getting cooler and we are still like stuck in.
Pot was
Yeah.
banned due to the war on drugs. Apparently, it was
Yeah, yeah.
from like the pressure from
19
the United Nations,
Yeah.
etc.
Correct. Exactly.
And also, I worked with Tathagat Satpathy matlab, as a chief of staff, and it was very funny what happened. So we were doing a Reddit AMA with him, and someone asked him if he has smoked pot,
I
and
know, I
then he
remember this.
responded very. First, he wrote something which I had to delete because
What?
I can't say because
No, but
you
what's the
know,
point of this podcast?
there
The
is a
point
reason
this.
I deleted it,
No,
Cyrus.
no, come on, come on.
There is
Baba,
a
that's not
reason I
right.
deleted it.
Guys, if you
This
want
is a
Cyrus
show where-
after us,
Listen,
let
you
us know.
can't listen. So it is illegal. You cannot admit to certain things that are illegal. So let's just put
Okay,
it there.
pretend. Let's do it through a metaphor.
Yeah.
Pretend you were working for somebody else. His name is R.K. Sharma. What did R.K. Sharma write? Come on.
But that's not how
No, but
liability works.
The point is that he wanted to say it, but we just had to say it in a very diplomatic way. So he said that in college, I have indulged in this activity, and he mentioned some
But I
other.
didn't inhale. Was that?
The question is,
Like,
Meghnad,
yeah,
Meghnad,
but I did not inhale it.
He said the same.
indulged.
He actually said that.
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean,
yeah.
he held on for a
Meghnad,
long
Meghnad,
time.
yes.
One
Huh.
second.
Yeah.
Did he say he indulged in it while he was in college, or whether he went to college as an adult many years later and indulged in it? Because they're two different
That's
things.
what the
It could be
cops
That
are
is
smoking,
subject
right?
to
Yeah.
interpretation.
That's what
That
the
is
dealers are.
subject to
Yeah.
interpretation, right?
So the time is not
and-
clear.
And the funny thing is,
Yeah.
so that AMA was picked up by Buzzfeed, okay?
Yeah,
Because
yeah.
obviously Buzzfeed, and then they like made this big thing out of it. And since then, poor guy has just been known for this one thing, which is legalized marijuana.
There'll be a statue
then-
of him
Yeah.
with marijuana.
Yeah. But then he decided to really embrace it. So this hemp
Yeah.
company came in and gave him a kurta of hemp. So he would wear like hemp clothes to parliament. And then there were news articles on that also.
Yeah, Bombay Hemp Company. You've
Bombay
interviewed
Hemp
them.
Company.
Silverie, I
yeah.
got an idea. Let's make his statue and put it up at Hemp's Corner, right next to my house.
Yeah. Cool. Once they legalize it, every corner will be
Hemp's
Hemp's corner. You know what I'm saying? That's
know
what
what
I'm
I'm
saying.
Everyone is
you know-
Hell's corner. I feel
you
like
know-
already.
You know why?
It's
This
third,
why
it's third, yeah.
you know why pot
Yeah.
is not discussed in Parliament? Is because they can't pronounce marijuana. It becomes a big issue. So they feel
Marijuana.
Marijuana.
Yeah.
marijuana, marijuana, and all that.
Marjawana, yeah.
Lose
Ganja
confidence.
बोल सकते हैं.
That sounds so criminal.
No, that's
It's just a
offensive
hard
to
sounding
Yogi.
word.
You think if you say Mary Jane in front of cops, they'll be like, "अरे क्या लड़की को लेके जा रहे हो?" Like,
वो भी
But-
convert.
Most
Don't chase after
parliament
Mary Jane. Huh.
most speeches in parliament are in Hindi now.
Okay.
Most of them. And
तो ममता
that's
जी।
why marijuana को कोई यही नहीं आएगा.
Although I thought
most of the time.
Stalin gave a sterling speech in English as a rejoinder to the Prime Minister. You remember that? That was
Yeah.
hilarious when he did that. Yeah. So I don't think we should jump the gun. Silverie, you speak whatever language you want and call anybody
Yeah.
any name you want once you get into it.
Oh, by the way, Cyrus, another thing has happened recently. Rupee has breached the $80 mark.
Hey, one
Yeah.
second. Look at Rohit's. Did you
Huh.
see that? Meghnad is hinting that our AMS can be on Buzzfeed one day. Your comments, sir.
Of course.
I think
of course.
BuzzFeed
they-
can be on Cyrus one day. Where are they now?
They might already have done something. Maybe we had.
So
to
who's
do
doing
it.
who a
Very
favor?
possible. Done so many.
If we bring down their, sort of equity,
I'll
or
tell you
if-
one thing. We were around the same time when BuzzFeed started, and we are still going on. And BuzzFeed is right now just doing 10 furnitures you need in your house because that's what they're getting brand deals for. All the good people have left and they're doing all this shit.
Yeah,
over there.
everyone apparently left, no, from
yeah,
BuzzFeed.
because they got better job offers and they became better people in general. BuzzFeed,
Yeah.
even in America, like the idea of like what they were creating was like just not limited to the website, and now everybody's doing either tasty or like websites
Yeah.
and
Have-
YouTube.
Have you ever worked
channels.
for BuzzFeed?
I have written for them a bunch of times.
Okay, was it one of these kind of
No.
listicles?
I have written like long form essays when there was like this BuzzFeed news was coming to
Yeah,
India,
yeah.
and then it shut down 3
When
months later.
Rega was there, she was
Okay.
handling
Yeah,
the ship very well.
yeah.
Then everything went like sideways.
I had written 2-3 articles. So I had written like articles explaining GST using samosas as example, etc. So fun shit
Okay, nice.
basically.
Nice.
And they used to pay
wow,
well.
you made GST fun. That was one of the most
I-
noble
I
acts
did.
by an Indian in the history of India.
I
Go
did.
on, sir. The other two articles? You said
The
a high
other two
standard.
articles, the one of them I had written was like about why you should vote, essentially, like what is the point of voting, and whether you should vote at all, and how as we have become like super aspirational and everybody wants like a unicorn, but the parliament can only give you a horse. But then they don't give you that also,
The
and
horse
then
of
you end
Troy.
up getting
The horse of
disappointed.
Troy.
Yeah. Oh, Rupee has crossed $80, Cyrus.
Finally, yes. Because I'm getting paid by YouTube this month. So
Winning.
I'm very happy.
$80.
Yeah.
$80
80
mark.
rupees has crossed $1 is what I would think, but correct me if I'm wrong.
$80 has no 80 rupees has
You man, you
wait,
confused
I'm
him
hiding
also.
my
Yeah.
wait
I'm hiding
uh,
my face.
$80
Can
mark
you change
na.
the panelist, Amit?
No, 80
No,
What
rupee
it's
kind
mark.
of
rupee
idiot
mark.
says
$1
rupee if the
is
rupee
80
cost is
rupees.
$80?
Oh, yeah.
We are
Jesus,
this
Cyrus, what have you done to a
Yes.
smart
of
man?
civilization. Jai
Yes,
Hind.
You
Yes.
broke it.
Yes.
Bring everybody down to your IQ.
I'm
level.
broken.
Meghnad is broken.
I'm
man.
broken.
Yeah, shit,
I'm
poor guy.
sitting too close to
He's damaged.
Silverie.
We have damaged Meghnad's
Three
brain.
phone
Sorry.
calls. I'm a
1 rupee is
multi-millionaire.
equal
I'm
to
a
$80,
multi-millionaire.
guys.
No,
No,
you said again
again,
wrong.
no shit.
$1 is
$1
80 rupees.
I shall buy
$1
what
is
you
equal
want.
to 80 rupees.
Release the
What's
animals.
going
Release
on?
the animals.
He's manifesting. He's manifesting.
here,
like one
Silverie,
I'm
day.
manifesting.
This is the greatest irony of all is out of the four of us, only one guy is a studious intellectual. Only one guy is
Yeah, yeah.
raised the bar in terms of actual thought process. We can get away the three of us like birds. But Mr. Meghnad, I think the co-hosting is cancelled, and from tomorrow we have to call Abbas
I'm
back. I
making you
can't believe
feel better about yourself by making stupid
Like the
shit.
government is lying.
Yeah. It's great
Yeah,
when I
yeah.
get to fact check Meghnad.
Also, listen, हमारा फिर जो headline है ना वो भी wrong है देख.
But here's the great
So,
thing.
नहीं रहने दे ना क्यों रहने दे.
Oh, they're going
Why
into
not?
research
रहने दे.
document and all. Wow.
Wow,
Not
dude.
like anybody is like.
Wow.
So once again, are we going to this story because the way we reverse
Yeah.
it is much
Story.
better. I don't know
Story
that-
बताओ.
Rupee breaches.
Reactions, guys. क्या हो गया? मतलब
It's
क्या?
like
आज-
different.
says $80.
Sparsh.
This is like Bakra ya Baba. You gave me such a great piece of news and now you're telling me like this is the opposite. It's like horrible. Silverie in fact is looking to jump out of something.
मैंने ही लिखा था.
In-
मैं
in-
admit
yeah.
कर रहा है. मैंने ही लिखा था.
In a hypothetical world where,
Bhaiya,
$1 is
Jai,
80 rupees.
Let us repeat
Sorry.
the point. The Indian rupee
Yeah.
on Thursday, 14 July, briefly touched rupees 80, as in
Yeah.
crossing 80
Yes.
against
Yes.
the US $1 80
Yes.
rupees. Okay, let's make
Yes,
it.
Yeah.
thanks, Cyrus. Yes, exactly. That is what
But
happened.
imagine a world. Imagine a world where the rupee does breach $80, where
Yeah.
one rupee
Yeah.
is
What I'm saying,
$80.
the
That
moment
would
you
be
Gandhi
put
over
that-
Lincoln, bro.
Yeah.
You've given us so much
That's
happiness and
post-apocalyptic
thoughts.
shit. That
We
is.
can't go back to the actual truth. The actual truth is horrible compared to what you gave us
Yes.
just now. So let's make a film. Silverie, call that guy,
Yes,
that
yes.
bad actor who was with you in that film where he's holding your ass that you
What?
showed us. That film with
Someone's
two of
holding
you
my
about
ass?
molestation. Two strange men and
okay.
they're groping each other. You forgot your own film.
I want to watch
Naveen,
He
this.
wasn't, he
Naveen,
wasn't
you've seen
groping
the
my
film?
ass. He was groping his own ass. That
Don't
was,
lie. Don't lie.
yeah,
Okay, I'll
it
make
was
you play it
Harsha,
again. Don't lie. People have seen it. Naveen hasn't seen it. Meghnad
Yeah,
hasn't
that
seen it. The rest have
you've
seen it.
forgotten
Yeah.
what it was then, Cyrus. Nobody grabbed me in that video.
Bro, he was
Arre.
trying to molest you.
Unfortunately.
I have seen that video.
Okay,
You were
go on,
reacting to it,
Yeah,
na?
yeah, correct,
You were
correct.
reacting to
I
it.
thought you watched it,
No, I
seeked
haven't
it out on
seen
your
the video.
own.
I saw you react to it,
Yeah,
and
yeah.
it made no sense because there was no sound.
There was
Okay,
no
You
sound.
were
okay,
just
Yeah.
gesticulating wildly.
Meghnad,
That wasn't me. That was
sorry,
Harsha.
I've got some bad news for you.
Yeah,
They have
with
spoken.
Meg-
The people have spoken.
yeah,
The judgment is
Meghnad and
passed.
Silverie.
Yes.
Yeah,
Yes.
yeah. Which means
Damn
setting
it.
up a topic, just don't
I
have
should be-
anyone. Naveen,
I
take
should be
over,
more
please.
upset
Now
about
we
that.
have to give him a goal related name as well, like
It's
platinum
like
me or something like
it's
that.
like the
Yeah.
co-hosting chair is
Yeah,
cursed or
cursed.
something. No.
And what do
Cursed,
we?
absolutely.
Yeah. What's Meghnad's nickname now? What is it? Nerdy?
I don't know, but Meghnad
Meghnad.
yesterday or day before was fantastic. Not a flaw, not a second went wrong. And you put
I
him in the
know.
co-host
I
chair.
think
That was that was an episode with Abbas. That's why.
Yeah.
I think-
I'll also take
Ah,
some of the
yes.
blame. I also do not like
Oh,
bring
so
in any
Silverie saying
charm.
it's a question of
Yeah.
relativity. Abbas is so bad that Meghnad was looking very good. Is that what you're trying to say?
Yeah.
Fuck, you're a cruel man. Cruel man.
Yeah.
Abbas is not listening. Obviously, fastest.
For the
frequency.
audio listeners, what Cyrus was reacting to was who said this? That Silverie and Meghnad are twins now.
Rohan
Rohan
Jacob.
Jacob. one of my
Rohan
regulars.
Jacob says
Yeah.
that Meghnad and Silverie are twins.
Yeah. Hey
You
man.
think I should get tents to wear.
हम कुंभ के मेले में
I
पिछड़
should-
गए थे.
I should get
That's fine.
tents to wear. Where do you get your shirts from?
My dad.
From his dad, yeah.
Okay. That's not an
But if you're his
answer I
twin, his dad has
expected.
kept some for you as well,
Yeah, yeah,
stashed somewhere.
Yeah.
I like
You know,
Naveed's
you
idea
open a
better.
closet. Yeah.
So Silverie and Goldie, what do we go with? We have to give you similar
My
names.
brother's already Goldie.
Oh, yeah.
My
know, I
actual
know.
brother's actual pet name is
So,
Goldie.
so that upset you? That upset you to have a second
No,
Goldie in
No,
your life?
I get confused with my brothers. Is what will happen.
Silverie and
Bronzy.
Goldie.
Bronzy. I like Bronzy.
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 Yeah.
Bronzy, okay.
No.
Bronze
Silverie
age
and
was the better era. That was the first kind of development of humankind.
And just in case somebody tuned in at the wrong time, again, just reiterate the Indian rupee
Yes,
went to 80
yes.
against the $1 US.
Diamond D.
All right.
Yeah.
Tarun
Yeah,
Kaushik has recommended
Diamond
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 D.
doesn't have a ring to it.
I like Diamond D.
Bronzy, I like.
Yeah. I
Diamond D.
like the fact that you just keep repeating that fact again and again and nothing else
Just
after
change.
that.
I'm so worried that if people listen for 2 minutes, they're busy in the kitchen or something, whatever, they pick up the wrong fact. And they say, what if some idiot actually believes it? One guy. And he just starts,
Yeah.
WhatsApping all, wow, can you believe it? I'm a
One guy
multi-millionaire.
is all it
It's a
takes.
fabulous story. I hope it
Yeah,
happens one day.
someone would just WhatsApp it and then they would actually be like, "Oh, really? Aisa ho gaya?"
Oh wait,
Matlab-
somebody's given a great name for you. It's laundry.
It should be
Laundry.
mixed laundry. Mixed laundry
laundry.
should be his name.
Yes.
Mixed
yes.
laundry.
But 3
So
syllables.
Silverie and
Like
mixed
Silverie, laundry. Laundry.
Yeah.
Pronounce it that.
Yeah.
Silverie,
You don't have to say it like
laundry.
that.
Silverie, laundry. I've got a song.
You wanna call him mix.
Silverie,
There are so
laundry.
many. What is this? Platinumy, emeraldy, blingy, silvery, and rupee. So I am rupee.
Wait, one says deluxe also. I
Perfect.
love that deluxe.
Rupee is perfect.
Make that.
That was the
Deluxe.
perfect
But
photo.
that
Yes,
sounds like a junior artist, no?
Ruby.
Silverie. He's a smaller guy.
Y'all are killing it in the
My
in the
stuntman
names.
is Rupee.
Yeah, blingy.
Yeah. Chat is killing it.
But
Look at the standard of the people listening. They're more
Yeah.
interested in renaming you than any other topic you want to bring
Yeah.
up.
Because our rupee is gone so low, we don't have any option.
Yeah.
We're doing a limbo with the money right
Oh
now.
God.
Yeah.
Naveen, so we started it. Not we. The fans started a Discord server.
I know.
You must
They've
have
been
heard
calling me on it for a while, but
Yes.
my lifestyle is
But you
chaotic.
refuse.
Oh, but you refuse.
Yeah. Also, Discord
He's a
on the
man of
phone takes
taste.
a lot of like.
He's a man of taste. He
Heats,
said no.
it heats up your phone like a MF. So I
Yeah.
don't.
Oh, yeah.
I'm also trying to be more sponsor friendly on the show.
Yeah.
People have pointed it
I
out.
think it's too late for that, Naveen. I'm going to blame you for everything.
Yeah, we lost Jupiter because of this.
No, we had like a whatever 4-8 week campaign with them, and that was it. That was it. Yeah. They'll
Break
come back.
lena
They'll
hai?
come back eventually.
Break lena hai?
Silverie, you should
30
know
minutes ho
better.
gaya?
It's a
Yeah.
word close to you. It became cloudy. We can't see Jupiter now. These things happen.
Yes,
Leave it.
that's it.
It'll come back.
So
Should we go to
Grim
break?
Fandango is saying boundary.
I don't
No,
mind
I think
boundary.
Rupee is good. I think Rupee is good.
But Rupee doesn't
I
have
think
to.
it's
It makes him sound like your menial.
Mixed laundry.
I'm
I think
Silverie. This
I
is
think we
Rupee.
go for
He's
it.
just
Yeah.
like non.
Yeah,
beauty
Rupee.
and
I
psychopath.
like Rupee. I
No,
agree.
because
I like
that
Rupee.
was the topic.
Yeah, exactly.
it'll be
Where I
perfect to
fucked up.
remember.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's the topic.
You'll always remember why he
That's
got the
true.
name Rupee.
That's true.
Yeah.
I don't
Yeah.
know.
Yeah.
Listen,
I
let the
think
people
that's-
decide. Let's keep it open
Yes.
for now. By the end of the show, we'll
Yes.
make a decision.
Yes.
So we take a
Yes.
break. It's
Yes.
10:24.
Yes,
Let's
sir,
go
yes,
into
sir.
the break.
Okay, in the break, while we figure out
Hello,
what the Rupee is
hello.
worth,
It's been another great week on the IVM Podcasts Network. On Cyrus Says Cock and Bull, Cyrus, Shreyas, Abbas and Antariksh talk about the delay in Indigo flights as their crew called in sick on Air India recruitment day. On Postcards from Nowhere, Utsav tells us a fascinating story about the long room of the old library at Trinity College in Dublin. On All Things Policy, the Takshashila folk discuss immigration in India. On The Habit Coach, Ashton tells us how to get rid of afternoon slumps. And on Smarter with Sid, Siddharth explores what a second skill is and how to identify one. Do not forget, IVM Podcast has just launched its merch and the first line is out now. Head to the IVM Podcast website, click on the shop tab to check out our first collection of t-shirts. Do follow us on social media. We are IVM Podcasts on Twitter, Facebook, Instagram and LinkedIn. And remember, if you're enjoying this show or any of our other shows for that matter, please do tell a friend. Also, don't forget to rate us on any platform you're listening to. You can also check us out on YouTube. We're also doing a small listener survey to better understand how you respond to our shows and advertising on the network. We would really appreciate it if you could spare a few minutes to fill it. It helps us build better shows for you. And finally, we would like to thank our sponsors this week: Boat Lifestyle, Small Case, Cap Gemini, Intel vPro, and Intel. Future Banao Wonderful with Intel-powered laptops.
How did it feel, Cyrus, to be cut off mid-sentence?
Sorry, Cyrus.
What
Yeah.
was I? Oh,
Yeah.
Rishi
okay,
is
great.
always
He didn't realize.
waiting
It's
for
great.
that time, that little silence that will come so that he can go on break, and you immediately start. So he goes like,
Yeah.
"Ah."
But I like that. I like
I
that Cyrus
prefer
didn't even realize that he got cut off. So he was talking the entire break, the entire time.
I prefer that he cuts us off mid-sentence and it goes fast rather than this awkward pauses. That's
Yeah.
horrible when they do that. Okay, here's the break and then 6 seconds, nothing happens. It's much better that way. Rishi,
Yeah.
continue the good work. Here's my latest book. It's called Lucknow Boy.
It's
a
called
memoir.
Vinod Mehta.
Vinod Mehta,
Nice.
that's right. Written in conjunction with me. Now that he's no longer there, I can just claim credit. Because if anyone can say anything about currencies across the world, why can't I write my own books on the side? Hi guys, this is the first time I'm watching you guys live. So much to see, but I only want to tell Cyrus because I have bought at least 6 books. Latest to A Song of the Forest.
Oh,
was
that's
Daljeet
nice.
Kataria.
6 books, yeah.
Oh.
That's very nice.
Oops, ouch. These are all authors who come on our show. Now I'm worried.
Huh?
They're pointing fingers at
Are
us.
all the 6 books the same, guys?
It's Ruskin born,
Sometimes, yeah.
right?
Oh.
Ruskin born.
Don't
So
abuse
like
him.
he
Leave
no,
him
he's
alone.
such a
Navin.
nice man.
Who? What did I say? I didn't even like.
I'm
I
scared.
I acknowledged it. I love him. Like, ask them when they said
Don't love
Ruskin
him.
Bond. I saw
Don't
the calendar.
Ignore him.
Wait.
Uh,
You tell what happened on the group when Ruskin Bond was on the calendar.
He said, "Can I be on that episode?"
I wanted to be in the studio when he was around. I'm a big
Huh.
fucking fan of him
Yeah.
from a very young age.
I am a massive fan. I
Yeah.
have gone with my
Oh.
partner to out to that
Your
Landor
partner.
multiple
Your
times.
partner.
Yeah,
You
you've
have
mentioned this
obsessed
before,
on this
yes.
a bunch
you
of
saying
times.
partner?
I
It sounds
call
like a
my
commercial
wife my
venture.
partner.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
that confuses all
She's
of
the
us.
detergent to his laundry.
It
Really?
confuses you. I think I'm trying to normalize this word, Cyrus.
I
Yeah,
know
Lover,
my
say
wife.
lover.
I say partner
My
all the
lover and
time.
I.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's still like, oh, it's a girl. It's a girl.
They say
There are
lover,
only
no.
two words.
My lover and I were.
My
Nigga,
lover.
There are only 2 words for your wife.
Cyrus is only
My
okay with the
wife.
90s terms like
Yeah.
chamya and all, okay? You can't say
Nigga, you say my wife or
item.
boss. That's acceptable, but you can't say anything else.
But he
Partner is
wasn't
very
with his
difficult.
boss though.
Let me ask my wife.
My
Is
boss
Logan
and
call
I.
you partner?
Huh.
Her non-reply has given me the answer. Sometimes
She's like, you have no shares to
Yeah.
offer.
Did
No,
she
she
say
didn't.
yes?
No, he
Oh,
called
she
her partner.
pointed
She
out.
didn't know he
What
was
does
talking
this
to
mean?
him.
I don't know. I'm not clear.
Oh, okay.
That means yes.
So,
Okay.
Yeah.
merch plug kar do pehle.
Yes, Cyrus, could you please show us your T-shirt if you're wearing? Hey, big boomer energy! If you guys want T-shirts like that in any color,
You should have
and
warned
a
me so I
lot
could
more
warn my
patterns.
bra first. No, you just out of nowhere.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, for
I'm
people
sorry.
joining in now, they'll be confused. They're
Can you
like,
please show us your IVM merch bra also?
Cyrus, can you
Cyrus?
take it off and
I
put it back
can't.
on?
You haven't worn it, yaar. I have to put it on. I'll
Okay,
do it
okay.
in the
Next time.
break. Next time Rishi cuts me off.
Next time.
Yeah.
Yes, correct. All right. If you want
Naveen-
cool T-shirts like that,
I have a life update.
but
Huh.
let me just, if you want cool T-shirts
He's
like that,
plugging
please go
the
to.
T-shirt, you commercially disjointed human being. Sweetie,
Yeah.
please carry
Yeah, I
on.
have no
Never
profits
gonna
on
happen.
this.
In
Just go-
Bombay, we'll help you. Meghnad, help you with the
I
city.
wore the
In
IVM
Bombay.
t-shirt in Manipal, by the way.
Oh wow!
Yeah.
And what happened?
And
The Putin energy, everybody reacted to it. Like, designed by Putin wala.
Huh.
Hey, great.
Everybody was like, yeah, it's funny. He's
Nice.
ruining the
They
world.
beat you.
Yeah.
They beat you physically.
Yeah, they were like,
Okay.
where do you get it from? Tell us which company. And I didn't take the name. I swear.
You should have, but if
Okay.
you would have said it. You can go to the IVM podcast website and click on
Very
the shop tab
good.
to get that T-shirt.
That's a good way
Yes.
to plug
Very
it.
good.
See?
See, that's why
Silverie did it.
I need you with me on these trips.
Silverie did it.
To come out and make that. Guys, if you like that T-shirt.
So yeah,
Cyrus-
quickly I have to give you an
Yeah.
update. Yesterday we had a recording. Day before yesterday we had a WhatsApp recording, but because of the torrential rainfalls, we had to cancel it. And Akash shaved his face, so he looks like an idiot now. He looks like Bob from Bob's Burger.
Naveen,
It does look very
scared the
weird.
children in the
Yeah.
building. Kids in
Yes.
the building were crying when he entered.
Yeah. I started
Absolutely.
crying when I saw him. I'm like,
Yeah.
Please,
So
what are we
then
gonna
we
do?
had to. Yeah. So
Give him
Puneet
a
was
t-shirt
around.
and cover him fully.
Yeah, we have to put like a face mask on him full time now. So Cyrus, Cyrus something. Puneet and Akash were around the studio, so I took them home with me. We were just chilling for a bit, and
Is that
and
me?
Sir, can you just raise your mic a little bit?
we were like, as in just like talking. So-
Yeah.
ये है big boomer energy.
A little more up.
ये है
more
big
up.
boomer
Slightly more up,
energy.
Cyrus.
this headphone design.
Let him finish his story, Silverie. You're being so
What?
rude. It's
We
very
can't
sorry.
hear you, Cyrus. What is
Naveen
this?
is sounding
You
like
want to
you. It's
react
just
to
going
him or
on and
not?
on. Nothing's
Okay,
happening.
guys, I bit the
The guy's
bullet.
still-
I bit the bullet.
they're still
But
reaching his
it
house.
had to be done.
Why would I have to
Naveen.
say Cyrus for my story?
No,
Go on,
please
go on,
finish your
Naveen.
story.
There's no respect in the studio. So then,
Roddy Dangerfield.
so then I'm like, hey Puneet, like, this apartment is nice, whatever. If you stand on the bed, you can see the ocean. So he stands on the bed, and the next thing you know, my bed's broken more than it was
Again?
before.
What are you saying?
Now
and-
Puneet broke your bed.
An entire plank where I have a photo, so I can show you guys how badly.
This is what you tell your boyfriend if when you were
Not
cheating on him with
now for the
Puneet.
company that gave me this bed.
Your
Yeah.
partner.
Your
Your
partner.
partner.
Yes,
Yeah,
the
the
lover.
guy was like, oh shit, I'm going to tell him
Silver.
the bed's broken. He's be like, oh, who you fucked?
Silver,
Just
Silver.
tell
Yes,
him
exactly, exactly.
That is broken.
No,
So
there's another theory.
this is a plank in my
Naveen's-
bed broken.
Naveen's
if you
been
can see.
bullshitting us, Silverie.
Yeah, no,
Silverie.
it's true.
Dude, I've never broken
Even-
a single bed in my life.
So-
How are
so there-
so many of your
There
beds
was a
breaking?
small crack. We are about like 90 kilo people. Like my partner and I were heavy people,
Okay.
and once in a while there's a Royal
There's a
Rumble.
wrestling
There's
match.
a wrestling match where more than one people have to be eliminated from the bed. You know what I'm saying? No, but this bed is fucking bad. Okay, I'm not saying there have been good beds. Our last house, like even though we had twin beds, they were very sturdy. This one's from Pepper Fry, and a few
Pepper fry, I
Yeah.
understand.
Yeah, pepper
Yeah.
spray your face if I
Yeah.
ever come to your studio.
Pepper fry your face.
Cyrus, you were
it's pretty
saying
bad.
something?
Service is bad. Everything's
I
bad.
know, I'm
Cyrus
trying to
was saying
understand whether
something.
all the escapades and stories of Naveen's are real or his friends just come and jump on his bed. Because that sounds like a more,
This time
he
it
made
was.
sound like
This time it
exotic
was.
lover. और जब प्यार करते हैं नवीन के साथ तो टका टक boom boom
Yeah.
everything breaks.
हाँ,
Like,
bed नहीं
what?
तोड़ा तो क्या किया?
The one complaint
Yeah.
people have about Naveen's house. Guys, this bed keeps breaking. What's
Yeah,
the
you know,
problem?
I mean the
Cyrus,
lady-
Yeah.
exotic partner. Exotic partner. Yes.
what is he
Yes.
dating a rhinoceros? I mean, it doesn't sound right.
Yeah, they are one horned.
Should we go to meme reviews?
But
Yes,
did you pick
please,
up
please,
Silverie?
yes.
We should.
Silverie,
Yes.
Meghnad, it was very sweet and innocent. Silverie's please यार मैंने कभी नहीं किया.
Also,
I've
there
never-
there better be memes about my bed breaking stories in the
I mean,
Discord.
I mean,
Otherwise,
Ah.
I'm
like
not
a virgin
But-
T-shirt has to be made now. I'm
Now that you
putting
said
down.
it, people will go ahead with a vengeance.
absolutely.
This is the first meme, Cyrus.
Okay, sorry, go on.
Can you see it?
This is too funny.
If can you please describe it like Abbas was yesterday?
Ha ha. But first, let Cyrus react to it.
Okay.
Because I have come
This is,
to a compromise.
Yeah,
This is
pretty
yeah.
spot on. Cyrus is this young blonde girl with a lovely speedo, I think, sort of swim.
That's a
wear
mother.
on.
Yeah.
lovely
I,
speedo.
I think this is cast perfectly. It's
Scroll down.
perfect for me. Yeah.
And scroll
Yeah,
down. And the
topics, and
niche,
niche is-
the skull is
can't
meme
read.
reviews. Can
Memes.
you
Okay.
see it?
Yeah.
Yeah. So
Who- is this
basically,
from-
the meme
Is
is,
from us or
guys,
from somebody else.
This is
this is from someone else.
someone else in the Discord server.
Discord
You think
server.
our people
The
The
work
links
so
are in the
hard?
comments. Please
That's
join
a lot
us.
The
of
links
hard
are
work,
in the comments. These are all memes that we have picked out from the Discord server. There are some hilarious ones coming in. पीछे जाना. Describe करना है मेरे को. Audio के लिए.
ऋषि, तू भी चुप बैठ.
So, Cyrus says yesterday, so there is an image of the swimming pool where a mother is handling a tiny child, and the mother is Cyrus, the tiny child is traffic rants, which is like all up, and there is a child drowning beside, which is topics.
Which is
And
always
below
down.
that is another image of a skull which has rotten below a lake, and that are
says
the
memes.
memes. So
The whole
yesterday we-
concept, you mean?
Yes.
We buried
yes.
the concept at
Yes.
sea yesterday, and we're still back with it. Unbelievable.
The meme, the concept is dead.
Can you
okay?
name-
But really, the
Because of
Discord
that.
server has been killing it, man. Some of the memes.
But do
are
we have a
really
name
bad.
or it's just what
This
was
is-
on the
this
server?
is-
There's no name.
So apt.
Okay.
The Cyrus says Discord.
Yeah. Which should have been this
It's-
show's name because of how we don't ever have a
Yeah,
yeah.
topic fully
Cyrus is
completed.
reading this.
So this is basically a man
Pablo Escobar,
very sad.
Are you taking up the
This is Narcos.
description?
Yeah, this is the best I can do. Is
Yeah.
This is from Narcos, but
Where Pablo is sad. And
Pablo
But
is
you know,
sad
this
and
is
is depressed.
Meghnad,
and,
not
like,
a critic. But I feel
questioning
that
life.
instead of me becoming more like you and getting a little more to the show, little more
Yeah.
substance, you become more like us, and it's
yeah,
drivel.
yeah, I
You
agree.
can see what I did
You're already
today.
there.
Yeah,
It is
you
happening
try.
by default.
But it's exactly. So you're saying, forget it. I'll just join them. I'm with 4 idiots or 3 idiots or whatever. And you're just moving there. So
Girish
this is
Pad did a
correct.
good job on the meme.
Can you put on the topic handlebar while
So
this meme
this
review
this
is on?
meme that is being shown to Cyrus, which he refuses to react to, is the caption reads Meghnad within 2 episodes realizing that topics handlebars at the bottom are of no use, and the pictures below it are from Narcos, where
Hey, by the way, did you put the handlebar in this episode? I don't even
Yeah,
know
there
if
it
it
is.
was there.
Rupee breaches $80.
No. You forgot.
Rishi
So
has
you
too
did
much to
give
do.
up.
He has to
That's right.
do all of this and cut you in the middle, so he can't
Yeah.
keep up with
Yeah,
everything.
And also be
You're
rude to
right.
Shubhankar, as we found out yesterday.
Yeah.
okay,
Wow.
should we go to
Rude to
the
Shubhankar?
next one?
Yeah, please.
Shubhankar is Rishi's prodigy. I mean, that's really bad. What did he say?
Oh yeah. Okay, Cyrus, this one.
Huh.
Elon Musk.
Cyrus
They're
is
quoting
saying,
us correctly though.
Yeah,
yeah.
it's a photo. Yes.
Who made this? Who made this?
We should do names
Avranil-
next
Avranil
time.
Paul.
No?
Avranil Paul.
Avranil Paul.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm going to describe it, or you want to react to it first, Cyrus? Then
Can I
I'll
just
describe
react
it.
to Abbas's picture? He looks like a
Yes.
yogi. I don't want to start a revolution or fight between anyone or communities, but Abbas is looking very much like a sage to me in this picture.
Yeah,
Just
yeah.
for some reason. Do you get that feeling?
What a great zoom in.
That's great
Scary.
zooming
Yeah,
skills.
yeah, great.
It'd be so crazy if like you told Yogi and Amit Shah that there's someone who looks like your love child and he's Muslim, just to fuck with them.
So for our listeners,
But on the other hand, that'll be great because it'll bring in more votes.
describe it.
Think of it from a political point of view, Yeah,
Yeah.
excellent.
Rishi is
Yeah.
losing it on the side today.
Meghnad,
he's-
Meghnad, I want to
Uh,
tell you, this is the first time Rakhi Sawant is featured on our show. We are 6 years
Yes.
running. We managed to avoid her 6 years, and today twice. Yesterday and today
So,
twice.
Also, I must just credit the whole Discord meme server peeps that they have found such great. They're going to the episodes and getting these images.
I know.
So, like,
That
it's
is
not
not
like,
dedication.
because like we
Oh.
would do like one Cyrus says promo shoot for like 4 years.
Yeah.
Cyrus doing all of these
I think-
expressions and use all of them in other quotes. But y'all are
I
killing
think-
it. So this is like
Yeah,
more work
I
than
think they should
me,
produce the show. They're
Antariksh,
quoting
Abbas have done
correctly.
collectively. Yeah.
They're quoting correctly. There's reference to
we've
context.
Yeah.
done
Like
nothing.
literature students,
Naveen,
man.
Abbas,
like-
and I have done nothing.
So
Yeah,
for
it's
the
true.
for the listeners, I'm
I
going to
don't mention it
describe
up.
the
My
meme
heart
now.
breaks, My heart breaks at how good these guys are and what
Yeah.
we have.
Yes, absolutely.
Really.
So I'm going
Yeah,
to
go on.
describe the meme for our listeners who are not watching this. Cyrus says, Cyrus is in the first frame saying, "You know whom Elon Musk reminds me of? Rakhi Sawant." The next frame is Abbas saying, "I'd say Rakhi Sawant is a little more responsible." And then there are 3 pictures of Rakhi Sawant being absolutely insane.
She's Spider-Man.
in a
she's
Spider-Man?
She's Manjulika, and then she's Shashi Tharoor.
Is
Don't
that
you mean
Manjulika?
absolutely awesome?
Yeah.
No, then
Yeah,
she's
cosplaying.
gone for an election which in the building or something, not for any parliamentary
Guys,
process.
I'm a big Rakhi Sawant stan. I should mention that. She's got she's sorted.
She's
She
sorted.
knows her brand. She does that.
Right.
You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? So many of us still finding our voices or brands
She
or whatever.
doesn't like
Yeah.
my friend Kunal though, for some reason. I
I
think
mean,
we made
for
one joke on our show
obvious
and then she,
situations.
yeah,
Yeah.
I don't know what went wrong there, but Rakhi
And
doesn't like Kunal.
Because you're the South Bombay elite looking down upon a woman who's come from minimum means and then
But
found a
that's
way
a
to take
given,
TV.
Naveen. That's a
Yeah.
given, no?
Y'all you're like, oh, you want to eat food? Come and eat food on a TV show. But she had to fight
Yeah.
for that. Let me be very honest right now. Y'all were
You're
little
right.
privileged than
You're
her.
right, and
Yeah.
what you're saying is absolutely correct. But I
Yeah.
don't see what is wrong in
I've
that.
heard like the most
the divide is
horrible
not caused
insults
by us.
hurled at
If
her.
all
Like
the
she
is
she
kept in
has been
South
called.
Bombay and nothing beyond that, is it my fault, my brother?
It
Oh.
is. It is. Lot of safekeeping is happening on that side. We have
Meghnad's
to
gone
the
quiet
revolution
because
to start
he's
from there.
Naveen is
No,
actually
no.
angry.
Once I get powers,
I'm
I'm
okay.
going for the South Bombay people first. I'm like that same thing. What happened in Sri Lanka, I'll do with the South Bombay
Ha!
people.
You
I'm
won't get
entering with all
parking.
the Bhayandar Vasi.
You won't find
We don't have
anyone.
cars.
Try and
We don't
park
have
a car
cars
in
in South North Bombay.
Yeah.
So fuck you.
What are
We'll
you
come
gonna
to the trains and bombard y'all.
Take
The
your
trains-
friend who
you don't
broke
meet
the
people like
bed.
us if you go
Yeah.
on the train.
Panya.
You're gonna be stuck at the train station. Naveen, it's a very bad plan. We'll
We are
talk about it
coming for you.
offline. I'll try to tell you how to attack South Bombay if you have
Eat
to.
the rich.
In the
Time's
meantime,
up.
Okay,
doing
can we
one
do
more or
one
is it
last
over?
topic quickly, which is I think
topics are
very
there.
interesting. Lalit Modi is dating
Oh,
Sushmita.
my
Sen.
favorite
Yeah, yeah.
topic
Oh,
of
they
the
came to
day.
the
Yes.
Bombay gym yesterday.
Crazy.
That's right.
They
that's
came
right.
together.
Yeah,
So
they did.
what,
And
you know-
Sushmita's a little taller, I think.
So
Yeah.
apparently, though, I randomly looked this up on YouTube. Okay, like Lalit Modi and Sushmita Sen, I just searched for. And dude, there are videos from 11, 12 years back where they're rumored to be dating then also. During the
Then they took a
when
break.
he was still,
Then they took a break.
it's
And
possible.
now
Was
they're
it?
back again.
This is
He
after
was a bhagi in the
apparently
middle.
she was dating Wasim Akram, Sushmita Sen, and she broke up with Wasim Akram and started dating Lalit Modi on the side, I guess.
Yeah, she is Miss Universe. She can date
Yeah, she can
anybody
date
she
whoever
wants.
the
Yeah.
hell she wants. She's gorgeous.
Yeah.
But Lalit Modi really.
I
Lalit
you
Modi,
don't know what
cool.
he's packing.
It's
You don't know. I'm sorry.
That's cool.
Hello.
As
That's fair.
per
That's fair.
he's
as
got.
per the person
Yes.
who's
Guys,
been
listen,
like
listen,
wrong
listen.
many times,
Forget all that. Forget all the
you only
sexual
said God
innuendo.
gives, God takes that
No,
way.
no, listen. Godfrey Phillips, that's their company. That's not the point. He actually has offices in Grosvenor House, which is a 5-star hotel in London. So obviously he's got a lot of money. He's got like 4 rooms,
No,
which are his
he's
offices.
very wealthy.
Yeah,
person,
in
yeah,
spite of the
of
fact
course.
that he's sort of banned from India or
Yeah.
whatever.
Hmm.
I'm joking,
fine.
man. Obviously, a joke. Why are we taking
Sylvia,
this so seriously?
I'm thinking if we get banned from
Is it-
India,
But isn't
when
it
we
a
hit the
bizarre
big time.
couple for sure? It's definitely a.
No.
It seems like a bizarre couple. Like
I
you
mean,
wouldn't
that's
expect
fine.
it. You wouldn't
I like
not
them both.
expecting. Nobody expecting a Lalit Modi.
I'm
and
pro this
Sushmita.
union. I'm for this
No,
union.
for sure.
pro
I'm
it.
not nothing against them.
Oh,
I'm just
the
saying,
And
interesting
let me
thing
tell
that
you-
happened.
when it
me
first
tell you-
hits you, like what?
Silverie,
Really?
can you
Listen.
tell
There's
Naveen
hope for you.
that they will
Yeah.
stay in
basically.
South Mumbai only, as far as I'm concerned. So if
Yeah,
he doesn't
yeah.
like them, he has to come back to our side. Let me warn you.
Fair.
Yeah, I know exactly
So when
where Lalit
Lalit Modi
Modi comes
first
from.
announced this on Twitter, ANI put out a tweet saying Lalit Modi getting married to Sushmita Sen. So he had to do another tweet saying, "Guys, we are not married yet, but it will happen soon."
Yeah.
Oh, he said that.
and
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah,
The
he corrected
confusion
them.
came because he tweeted saying she's my better half. So I mean, doesn't that mean that?
I think he's just jealous that recently Male had
I
that
was
Chris Gayle
told-
photo and he had nothing to show up for. So it's like I'm gonna one up them. You know, my
But
fraud is
Indian
bigger than your
observation
fraud.
is very interesting. One of the staff at the Bombay Gym told me that they saw this, and his only observation was that "वो छोटा है height में," as in he's short. And I was
That's
like,
how
that's what he
wholesome
got out of
people
it.
are.
You know?
Yeah.
Nice.
That's
Yeah,
why
but Chris-
Silverie is objecting to the union also because
Yeah,
he's
it's a height problem.
He's a height Nazi.
Yes,
Yeah.
correct.
Yeah, but like you
Hey.
like some Kareem Abdul-Jabbar to date her. She's so tall, dude. Like
She is tall.
why can't
But-
like someone shorter
Yeah.
go?
But
Like,
But
I
why
mean,
can't
if
why,
if like for a shorter man and a taller woman, he's not going down. He's going up on her. Think about it that way.
Okay, while
why
you
can't-
and your
why
sexual
is,
fantasies
What just
carrying on
happened?
the
Why
corner
you-
of the show,
I'm fighting
I
for
don't
short
know.
people.
Why is this?
I don't know.
Why
He
is
just
this
gets angry for no reason. It's like he's got
Yeah,
periods all
what
the
is
time.
that?
Dude, Vinith has the best
Why is he
comment.
so-
She's not his
Can you
better half. She's the
can you
better
calm
one.
him down?
Three
Can you
fourths.
massage his scalp or something? One of you all. He's upset all the time. She's the better.
Vinith is saying she is better 3/4.
Yeah.
We can do AMAs, guys.
No, but
last thing
what I'm saying is,
also-
no, I'm not angry. I'm just like surprised by how Twitter is always like, Sushmita Sen, girl, you can do better. Shut up, look at your partners, you losers. You're on Twitter complaining about two rich people who have their life sorted going on a yacht.
Guys,
तुम्हारा कुछ
you are
नहीं
missing.
है।
Naveen, you're missing the main point here, which is very important from a very small minority that is
Sushmita was also missing the main
disenfranchised.
point. That's why she's with
No,
him.
you're not able to understand this, bro. With your guys of comedy, you never look at the deep picture. What is the story here? The story here, and we are
People like
shouting
money.
this out.
Is the
No, this is a minority whose name is not known, but I will speak for them because no one else will. The
Go
people
on.
with
The
lisps,
Modis.
people with lisps, people who when they talk, they talk like
Oh.
that. That's it. And those people are also out there, and for them to have success and good-looking women around them is very important. And Farhan Akhtar is the only person we know who is like that. Most of them suffer a lot in their lifetime, and a lot of
Very
them abuse as
appropriate.
well.
Very
So this is
appropriate, Cyrus.
Very good. What we're doing is very good, and
Very
salute
good.
to that entire group. And I hope many of them do well in life. And one day,
But when you're
lead
lispy,
countries.
you generate lot of spit by
You'll
default.
go into
and
sex, right?
That's
Yeah, come
of
on.
course.
Let's hear.
You-
Take it out of your
you-
system.
You
before we
treat
go
me
to
like a
AMAs.
horse and walk me to the hay, and then I'm going like to eat some hay. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna be there, joining you on this horrible mission.
Girish is saying, just to trigger Cyrus' opinion on Pitbull killing its 80-year-old female owner in UP. What does that mean?
He's asking about some story where.
Oh, it's an
Pitbull.
AMA.
yeah, it's an email question.
So he wants to trigger you, Cyrus. He's saying,
Oh, how will I get triggered? I don't have any facts.
Your opinion on Pitbull killing its 80-year-old
But
female owner in UP.
We don't have any facts. We don't know what exactly happened.
Pitbull, the artist, killed an 80-year-old woman.
Darling.
I'll leave this to Silverie to answer. He's already got
Yes,
it
go on,
spot on. His
Silverie.
sensitivity to the issue is
Yes.
there for everyone to see. Silverie, please go ahead.
So there's a musical artist by the name of Pitbull.
Yes.
He's this bald man, like Abbas looks like.
He's surrounded by
Uh,
elderly women.
But
Yeah.
which city
Worldwide.
is he from?
He has, huh?
Three
Which
five.
city is he from?
He is from
Miami.
the city of Angels,
Mexico.
Los Angeles.
New Mexico.
No, He says in that song, no,
Which one?
I'm gonna give you tonight. That song. I'm from Miami, whatever.
I'm from Miami tonight. That's
Yeah,
not the song.
not that's not the song.
I'm from
But he mentioned it in the
Miami
song.
Okay,
tonight.
Yeah,
just to
from
clarify,
Florida.
guys, that's Miami, Uttar Pradesh, right?
We got so
Yeah,
sidetracked.
Yeah,
by this
Miami,
whole-
Uttar
yeah.
Pradesh.
But and then
So
there's
Silverie takes us back to geography, always.
yes,
There you go.
always. Yeah. So us sitting in Mumbai are talking about Pitbull, an artist from Miami, supposedly,
Yeah.
who got in touch on
What?
on a dating website. He swiped right on an 80-year-old
Jesus,
woman.
it's okay. You can drop the act now.
Oh,
I
yeah.
don't know the story, guys.
हो गया
How are
Silverie?
you?
हो गया,
How are
हो
you
गया.
still
Silverie,
बहुत
as-
अच्छे
as
से
it-
today, guys?
As improvs
Okay.
go, this was not the best. We
Not
want to
that.
end
Yeah,
it now.
Not the best.
Yes.
Because
I
we are
agree.
feeling the same pain as everybody else at the moment.
Everybody
We are
else.
stand down
But is it-
comic.
Okay,
Yes.
we can take a few more questions.
But just quickly,
yeah,
I'll just
sure.
add. No, it's possible Pitbull, powerful dog. It's possible that something went wrong. But before we pass judgment, we need facts because this is the same thing we do with human stories. You know, you just see the end result and then decide, okay, that's it. But I need to know everything because I'm a son of a lawyer and a grandson of a lawyer. So I will know all the facts and then I will speak. So withholding information, Girish, till then. And AMA number 2.
Vivek is saying I've been rewatching Curb Your Enthusiasm,
Love
and
it.
on rewatch,
I love that
I
show.
feel like Cyrus might relate to Larry's
Love
character
him.
on the show.
Oh, I love
Have
him.
you watched
There's
it?
so many.
No.
I can't tell you. He's just fantastic. His
Yes,
thinking is so. I
great.
mean, I empathize all the time. It's like people saying hi to you and you don't want to say hi back.
You
that-
know,
that's
I've been
just
thinking
such
of
a lovely
that.
episode.
I've
Yeah.
actually talked about this with multiple of my friends where I was like, I would love to write a show for Cyrus, which is like the Curb Your Enthusiasm for Cyrus.
I haven't seen
It'll
it.
it's
You can't see Curb Your
great. It's better. It's a better show
No,
than
I
Seinfeld, I
haven't.
feel.
That's what I always say.
Yeah.
Like the good part of Seinfeld was always Larry,
Yeah.
and then like
Yeah.
Yeah, but you can
Seinfeld has
see
its
Larry
orphans.
David's writing in Seinfeld also. It's
In
very
Seinfeld,
clear,
exactly.
you know.
Absolutely, absolutely. Yes. You
Like
can.
Soup Nazi has to be him. You know, the boy in the bubble has to be him. It's
No
all
soup
he's
for you.
sort of thinking. Yeah.
Yes.
You know, with George fighting with the boy in the bubble over the game.
Yes,
You know,
Yeah.
it's so
kills
funny.
him in the end.
The one where
Yes.
George sleeps under
I always
the.
trigger the Seinfeld
under
episodic
the
breakdown. I've not
desk.
seen it. I don't like it. Please move on.
Okay.
No, but coming back to Curb Your Enthusiasm, love the show. Love the show.
Curb Your Enthusiasm. Let's not go
Coming
on
back
it.
to AMA's, the next one is from Rohan Jacob. He asks thoughts on the new season of Comicstan.
What's
I haven't
that?
seen it yet.
You
This
haven't
is-
seen it?
Not yet.
It's
No.
being made, no? Oh, it's already out.
Isn't
made-
it out?
Is it's out or what?
It was the auditions were in 2020
Yeah.
Jan, and it was delayed multiple times. First due to COVID, second due to one of the contestants falling sick because of COVID, and then they had to reshoot again with another contestant. And so finally, it's out.
Oh, finally it's out. So nobody has seen it, guys. Rohan, nobody
But
has seen it.
we'll watch it. We'll get back to
We
you
all
next
know
week.
the
I'll-
behind the scenes. We all know
I-
who
I-
won, but we won't tell you.
My
I think I
answer is the
should tell.
same
Let's
as
not
the
go in depth
Pitbull
here.
UP
Yeah.
incident. I need
Haan,
all the
bolo.
facts before I talk about it. I don't have the
Yes.
facts. I don't know anything about
Yeah.
comics. I've never seen even a minute of it ever. And I thought it's to be released later. So I'll have to just
Have you
check
seen
all
the
that.
last season though?
No, Baba. I watched.
No, you haven't
I
seen it
think
at all.
the closest to that is I watched Pakistan. Does that help?
Oh, yeah. Okay, I get it.
That's,
Yes.
that's all I
Go
have.
ahead.
The
It
rest of
helps.
Comicstan, but
Pretty
you
much
know,
the same thing
once-
only. One
was
person
Kaneez
controls the
was
entire thing.
Kaneez on Comicstan because she once showed us something.
Oh.
She
think I've
judges
seen
it.
She judges it. She's a
Yeah,
judge
yeah,
on
so-
the
so-
panel.
So
Yeah.
5 minutes of whatever she was doing was on it.
Yeah. Okay.
And-
Next
Can
question
I
comes.
can I read
okay.
one? So Abbas keeps talking about his fans. Okay. There's someone
All
called
two of them.
Svetlo D. Graska
Ah.
who has said, "Hi Silverie, why are you not regular on Cyrus Says Now? If you are so irregular, I will stop watching the show. I'll cry in front of your house."
Which house?
That's
So you,
Vinay.
you wanted to read this
Yes.
because he's sad
Yeah, yeah.
because you are not there.
Yeah, yeah.
Are you
exactly.
like, is this
Self-promotion.
some
Yeah.
sort of a power
I'm
move?
like, so they need more of me.
yeah.
Yeah.
You know our show doesn't allow self-promotion.
Ah.
Sweatclothes to be removed
That's
from the,
we were
the
just
list.
talking to Navin about it. Yeah, you were just plugging his shows. But
But
thanks,
but
Svetlo.
You may not know this, but there was a
Yeah.
girl who was in love with Silverie right in the many years, 2-3 years have passed.
What?
And she used there was a
No.
girl who said I find him attractive.
is this
You don't
the
remember?
the girl he gave that gift to? Like,
I don't
what?
know. There
No.
was
No,
a
no.
girl. If we
Oh.
go back episodes, there was a girl who flirted with him mildly for a couple of episodes, never to be seen again.
oh,
Was
okay.
that girl really Abbas? Time will tell. But for
She-
a
she
little
died.
while, it was a girl. And
She-
unfortunately, then
She somehow got pushed off a building. I don't know how.
No. It's your health issues.
Shilpa Shetty.
Women are backing off
okay.
because of your health issues. You got heart problems
Okay,
at
yes.
24.
Like, I don't want
Who's
to
gonna
deal
get
with this
involved
shit
with
for
you?
the rest of my life. Yeah.
You want to know why you can't break the bed? You can't jump on it because of your issues.
Yeah,
There is a
Great.
question by
Very good.
Mithun which I wanted to take. He says,
Okay.
do you guys analyze why your number is not increasing compared to other comedians and podcasts? Is it the age group of viewers?
Yeah, you're all
अपने आप को ही
immature.
What
बुड्ढा
do you
बुला
think,
रहे हो?
I think-
Cyrus?
What is this ageism on yourself only?
Wait. What I like about this question is first he praises himself with one fan,
Yeah.
and now you dismiss me and the entire show with the next fan. That's
Yes.
amazing. Be
Right.
consistent, brother. But I think, Mithun, you're wrong. Our numbers have actually gone down. So we're doing our best to make sure
To-
this show is hardly heard of,
Yeah,
as far as
yeah.
we're concerned.
Our aim, one listener every
Yes.
episode.
At a time, never more.
Yes.
That's what I'm here for. Like a journalist
that-
making such bad mistakes takes your faith from humanity away.
Yeah.
I was worried,
And this
Meghnad,
podcast.
I was worried you're going to put pressure on yourself and say, I'm going to take the numbers up. Never say that. Never say that.
No,
Yeah.
no. What am I trying to do here? Nothing. I'm just trying to like impose myself and make
It's a
this
social
shittier.
experiment.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
just a social experiment, like
Yeah,
life
it's a
itself.
social
Fair enough.
experiment. Yeah.
But the numbers have improved since when I was producing it. So
But
definitely.
it's always been
On the
Now
rise.
look at
No, but
that-
I
that's
have to
last
tell
year.
you,
Silverie, look at Navin. He's making fun of himself. And what did you do? You found the one fan from 1983 who sent some
It was
old
highlighted.
email.
no guys,
It was
one of the signs of numbers increasing is in 3 days on the Discord server, link is in the description, we went from 37 to now we are up to 270 members,
Yeah.
and that's
Never writing in again. He's touched a chord. Everybody's
No,
reacting.
No,
not.
we
It's
set
actually not.
analytics, so we're analyzing it. That's
Yeah.
what
we
we're
are
doing.
we are analysts.
Yeah,
Yes.
I'm
We're
analyst.
analysts here.
I'm
Don't,
only
don't,
analyst.
Navin will go
Sorry.
mad. Stop it.
Yeah, see, he can see me coming. Sorry,
Oh,
from a mile away.
ouch.
Yeah.
Anyway,
Uh,
this is why the numbers are dropping.
The next one is Girish Patil has asked, Cyrus, do you have any memories with Sushmita Sen?
Sushmita Sen.
I've done, yeah, I do.
I have dreams though.
Yeah.
Jesus,
Well,
what's
she is
wrong with
tall.
you?
What?
She's
very
taken
nice.
now. You can't just like.
What do you
go
mean?
out of
She's
the
not
maths.
married. She's not married.
She's very.
That will happen soon.
Yeah, but Sara Ali Khan said marriage also not
But they're
important.
partners in
What?
crime. Don't you understand? That's the funniest thing that he said.
I think she
That
was
he's
married
a
once.
fraudster who said she's my partner in crime, and I'm just like, what? She also in the laundry business.
Yeah, forget that.
um,
What about the Sri Lankan actress, Jacqueline Fernandez?
Jacqueline
Jacqueline
Fernandez.
Fernandez.
Oh, she's also in a lot
What
of.
about her story with that guy, the scamster?
Yeah,
Yeah.
that was great. That's a
Chandrasekhar,
great story.
if I remember correctly.
What
think,
what is this?
You don't know
know
She
what
got
this
Oh,
is.
scammed.
so basically,
You
there was
laundry
this
sucks,
famous
man. You
scamster,
know the story?
No, I don't know this.
No,
What is this?
Journalist?
Nora
Oh,
Fatehi
God.
and Jacqueline Fernandez. Who had,
Tell no, Cyrus.
I'm
What is
telling you.
this?
I'm
Don't
telling
judge.
you.
telling you.
I'm telling
Listen,
you.
listen.
I'm telling you.
Okay.
Nora Fatehi and Jacqueline Fernandez had received like some very expensive gifts who from a person who were they were supposedly
Chandrasekhar,
dating
I think.
called Chandrasekhar or
Huh,
something.
huh.
He was a scamster, a serious scamster who was
Oh.
Top of the
scamming
line
politicians. He was scamming builders. He's scamming actresses.
But he just gave her them gifts. That's it.
Yeah, and they
That's okay.
like Jacqueline and she.
It's like the
this
swindler
guy,
story.
there were like photos of them like hugging and kissing in front of the camera and all.
Shukesh.
Oh,
So-
okay. Yeah. So the
Sukesh
gifts
Chandrasekhar
were
Gifts
basically
were scams.
Bro, I'm telling you,
Friend has
what-
Abbas's not then. Abbas's friend has come. Oh, the plot thickens.
yeah.
Hey,
Sukesh
Sunshine.
Chandrasekhar
Next year,
Sunshine
they're
is here.
Sukesh Chandrasekhar,
they're
yes.
making a biopic on this guy next year on Netflix. I'm telling you. They're like, oh, cool scamster,
Great.
Bunty
Great,
and
yeah.
Bablu,
Okay,
whatever.
Great
We've
true crime
reached the
documentary.
end of the
Sukesh
hour.
Chandrasekhar. Yes.
Meghnad, we have to wind it up because I've
Yes.
got bills to pay. And,
Yes, we are going to wind this up.
One sec.
Yeah.
You've given Rishi's given us what should Meghnad's nickname be? Mixed laundry 61%, Rupee 25%, boundary 12%.
Yeah, we did a poll.
complete 102
and
votes. So sorry,
is what-
So
laundry
mixed
is it.
laundry one.
Laundry. Oh, I
Mixed
was
laundry.
hoping for Rupee, but okay, laundry is my name from now on.
Mixed
then.
laundry,
But
mixed
you can,
laundry.
you
Mixed
can tell your
laundry.
partner, Meghnad, tell your
Huh.
partner to call you only Rupee. Huh? That
Ah,
will be
sure. I'll do that. Thank you, guys. Thank you for joining in. Please keep your feedback coming in. Come to our Discord server. The link will be in
limited
the
feedback
description.
coming in. Don't give us too
Limited
much feedback.
feedback.
I mean, don't overdo it for God's sake. I'm
No,
over that.
also another announcement I'd like to make is tomorrow at 9 p.m. IST, I'm doing a voice chat on the Discord server to talk about the Discord servers to basically see what more we can do to
So now you want to
bring
produce
this
the Discord
community
server
together.
also.
Yes,
What an ambitious guy.
I'm
Unbelievable.
taking
Secure
over
world.
your life,
Yeah,
Cyrus.
the
Your
universe.
life is
Sushmita,
now mine.
Sushmita,
It's
you're
just
taking
mixed
over the
laundry in your
universe.
life now,
If
Cyrus.
you look behind, he's on the bed right now. You can't
This
see
was
him.
my dream for years and I am doing it.
My
Okay.
wife has a lovely face. There's no beard on it. Thank you very much, Naveen.
Yeah.
Oh no.
Thanks, Naveen. Thanks for joining in. Thanks, Antariksh.
Bye,
Thanks, Cyrus.
friends.
Bye.
Bye, ladies. Have a good day.